Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Cryptotherapy. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to do a top-down analysis on Bitcoin to give us a better understanding if we should sell or if we should buy. So let's get right into it. Let's have some fun. So the one thing I really do notice about Bitcoin, it loves flags. Everywhere you go, it has bearish flags versus bullish flags. So at the very moment, we're looking at bearish flags because price has been going down for the long-term projection. As long as we look at this, a lot of flags are going towards the downside. And I wanted to show you guys a cool analysis. I've given this to my students. I've given this to a lot of people that are trading Bitcoin and they're making some great gains. And I want you guys to be a part of this and I want you guys to make a lot of money as well. So let's get right into it. Remember, keep this in mind. Whatever I say is not financial advice. This is just my advice and my opinion on how I look at the charts, okay? And we also did talk about this last time. We do have flags, but also symmetrical triangles. Symmetrical triangles are really good information of indecision. So price action is not really giving us a clear evidence on where it wants to go. But I want to show you guys why it's so easy to trade these type of price action. And once you do have your symmetrical triangles, look for your take profits, guys. Go towards the top all the way towards the bottom of the move, and that is going to be an extension for the breakout. Once the price breaks out, that is going to be your final move towards the upside, and long behold, we know exactly where the price is going towards the upside. So this is very simple, guys. If you are understanding how to use patterns into your day-to-day trading, especially with price action, you should be fine. Right here, we do have another pattern right here, and this does look like a descending triangle, guys. And right here, when you look at your descending triangle, you go for the extension to the top to the bottom, you take that, put it towards the breakout. Once again, we had two confirmations why this was going to be a key level of reversals. The other thing that's very important to understand when you're becoming a trader or a great trader yourselves, you need to understand once a pattern is complete, there's going to be places where people are going to take profits. So if they're going to take profits, we have an expectations price is going to go a little bit lower. So that is what is going to happen. But not just that, guys. We're talking about break of structure and change of character as well. Chalk and of course BOS. And let's get right into it. And this is going to be a good way for you guys to practice this exact strategy on your own. So let's get right into it. So right here, we have a break of structure because price has broken above structure. So this is going to be my key level of BOS, okay? So this right here is break of structure, why price has made a new high. So this is going to be my bottoms right here. And this right here is going to be defined to me as chalk, okay? So right here, we're going to put it in, and this is my bottom level. As we know it, we're looking for a liquidation candle. A liquidation candle has to be a reversal candle towards that level. So once we look at all these green candles, these can all be my liquidation level. If you put your level in and you understood one major thing, whenever a pattern is performed and whenever a pattern is completed, there's going to be levels of taking profit. So in our brain, we should already define to ourselves, well, we're in a downtrend. We understand we took some profits. There's going to be a high probability what is price going to do? It's going to go down, guys. There's a high probability price is going to go down. So let's take a look at what we needed to do before we get into ourselves. So first of all, we defined our BOS, we defined our chalk, we got the break, and we had a liquidation. Once we defined our zone, what we wanted to do was just get into our short position. You could put a limit order, whatever orders that you want. You could do market executions, whatnot, guys. You want to reach for your 2-to-1 always, 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 because we want to make sure risk to reward is in our favor. Throughout the way, we want to take profits just because we understand there's going to be key levels of reversals. This could have been a level price could have gone up, but it didn't. Because we knew price broke down this level, we stayed in this level and we took more profits on the way. Now you're wondering to yourself, what does price really want to do? Well, guys, I'm going to show you. It's very simple, very easy. Right here, we had another symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangles, once again, is indecision. If we had a breakout towards this level and we broke 16,964, we could have seen some bullish momentum, but we did not get that. And because we did not get that, we did see price going a little bit lower. And now a lot of people are saying, okay, so we got into the sell. What does this mean? Can we go a little bit lower? I want to show you guys how easy it is to define to yourselves if it's a sell or if it's a buy. So once price broke towards the downside, once again, we're going to take our extension. Always, 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 guys. Take your extension, put it towards the breakout section. And now we're roughly estimating to ourselves, we could look at $14,000 for a final move towards the downside for Bitcoin. I am projecting 14,000 to roughly 13,000-ish dollars around that pocket level of being the best levels to buy your Bitcoins. Remember, it's not financial advice. This is what I'm looking at. If I told you guys it was a trade before this big candle even printed, it is really amazing to understand. If you're looking at country, city, and if you're looking at the street, this is very important. We want to look at the bigger picture and work our way down. So this is the 4 hour. I want to show you guys how simple it is to look at the lower time frames. First of all, I want to show you guys this right here does look like a flag. A lot of people say, how is that a flag? We don't have 3 touches. Guys, very simple. Break it down. Go to the lower time frame and see to yourselves, does this make sense? So let's take a look. So once we're on the lower time frame, I want to just adjust this a little just to fix it up. And there you go, guys. And when you look at it, that's your flag right here. This is a bearish flag. Get your extensions or get your Fibonacci tools first, put it towards this and say to yourselves, do we have a key pullback? I always mention this throughout all my videos. The 50% is one of the golden pockets for a flag. Take a look at this. Once we had a breakout, we had that confirmation, guys. I've always mentioned this. We had a breakout retest for us to move down. Now, the question is, I'm going to show you guys exactly where the future price was going to show me. Take the extensions of this pole right here, where the breakout occurred. And there you go, guys. This was the final move, exactly where a reversal did occur, right here at the very bottom of this pole. It is really awesome to see where this price action is really going, especially when you understand your little moves like this, guys. Very awesome stuff. And we understand price can now go a little bit lower. And most of all, you want to enter your trades a little bit quicker, exit your trades a little bit quicker as well. But most of all, guys, as much as I want to say this, money management is always going to be king. So if you guys like this type of videos, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to show you guys the final review. We're going to look at the $14,000 to the $13,000 mark. This is going to be the extension once again. We're going to see the breakout right here. We're going to look roughly around these levels. Of course, I do want to clear these wicks for even a stronger push towards the downside. And if you guys did not get into your sells here, please do not worry. Wait for your push, wait for the break, retest, then push all the way towards the downside. That's going to be the final move. If this is going to go lower, guys, I'm not going to be looking to buy OMI or any other altcoins. I wanted to settle down. I wanted to find a solid surface for it to bounce off and go towards the upside. Once I see that confirmation, that is the final move for me to look for buying a lot of my altcoins for the next cycle. The other thing is, if you guys are Ichimoku traders or Ichimoku cloud traders, I'm going to show you guys why it's important to look for sells, because it was everywhere, guys. It was absolutely everywhere. And once we're looking at this time zone right here, it was touching the bottom of the cloud, did not break above the cloud. We had great confirmation that overall the sentiment was to sell. We had great confirmations. We had the BOS and chalk as well to show us once it broke the cloud or give us confirmation it was going down. We had the symmetrical triangle. We had a lot of bearish flags, guys. A lot of bearish flags coming from the very start, all showing us one direction and one direction only, that it was only going to go down. If we were buying Bitcoin at these levels, it must have been for a short-term scalp, but overall long projection, it is going to go down. And I am looking for my final moves of $14,000 to $13,000, and that is going to be my final move before I start to buy a lot of my Bitcoins, because I think that is going to be the final move. If you guys do like these type of videos, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much. Take it easy, and John out. Peace!